What's going on, YouTube? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about an upgrade I'm going to be doing on my kayak for this season 2017. I was looking into fish finders and different sonars. The one I originally had was a Hook 4 and great sonar, you know, HDI, head down scan imaging, the traditional sonar, but I wanted more. So what I ended up going with is the Lowrance 5 Ti. It's got a charter plotter on it, you know, the US base maps, which eventually I'm going to upgrade to Navionics Plus down the road. But total scan, I got side scan imaging, down scan imaging, traditional sonar, you know, you name it, everything's on there. So what I want to do is kind of mess with the options a little bit, kind of show you all the settings and how everything works, and figure out how I'm going to rig this thing on the kayak. Thing that's going to be kind of hard to figure out here is this where to mount this transducer. I mean, this thing is almost 10 inches long. It's definitely not going to fit where I had my old one in the center console on my Ride 115X. So I did think about maybe getting a ram mount that extends over the side of the kayak and hooks on the transducers. So here's the unit. Now, I did want to originally go with the 7-inch screen, but you know, you can't be picky, and these things are pretty pricey. So another thing with this is I don't know where I'm going to be mounting this. I don't know if I want it on the side of the kayak or if I am going to place it where my old original fish finder was, in the middle of the center console. So I'm going to have to start playing with it a little bit and kind of figure out what works best. Alright, so I got it all started up. I did have to install an update on it, which I didn't film that, but so here's the main screen. This is what you get when you first turn it on after you go through the settings and configure your system. So first thing up on top, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it tells you your depth and the time. So pretty handy when you're kind of going through. You can see your depth even if you're not looking at the graph. So a couple options here. First one is your base map, your US base maps. Now this is in simulating mode currently, so you're seeing whatever the factory put in there. But I will be adding Navionics to it, or Navionics Plus here eventually. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been looking for and wanting in my fish finder for a while. That way I can mark a point, or if I want to come back to something, I'm able to do so with a waypoint. Got your options here on the right hand side. You can go in, put heading up, course up, north up. Obviously we want heading up. Go back. There's like a 3D model. Shows you your boat. Zoom in and out. And here you have the option to pick your Navionics chip or the Lowrance. Alright. Next one, you got your traditional sonar. Nothing fancy, just like any other unit. Same thing on your right hand side. You have all your options and the frequency that you want to go with. Probably stick with medium chirp. That's pretty much it. Alright, next one, you have your down scan imaging and your side scan in the same window. The way to change that is if you go right here on the right hand side, say I want side scan imaging, I hit left to right, and there it is. So this feature is gonna, I'm really excited for this because I'm gonna be able to see what's to the left or to the right of me, as well as below me. So now you can adjust how many screens are on the screen, which if you go right here, you can pick your different screens or your configurations or whatever you're trying to do. So if I go in here, let's make this down scan. Alright. So now I have my traditional sonar, I have my down scan imaging, which is reading right below the boat, and then I have my side scan imaging, which is looking out 100 feet to my left or 100 feet to my right. And you can also change that as well. If I zoom in a little bit, now it's looking 60 feet to my right, 60 feet to my left. All right. And you can configure this however you want. You can actually go in and set up what you want to use and position, and you have the chance to do that. So let's mess around here real quick. Okay. So here we go. I just set that up real quick. But a lot of different options on this unit. You can delete them or customize them or whatever you want to do here. Your waypoints up here if you want to add waypoints or whatnot. If you know a place, or if you're looking on Google Maps, or you have some sort of marine chart and you see a point you want to go to, you can put in the coordinates and set a waypoint there next time you're on the water. Yeah, all your different settings, alarms, sun and moon, shows you when it rises, when it sets, which is pretty neat. And on here as well, if you are a boat owner and want to hook this up to your boat electronics as well, it'll show you, your miles per hour, some of your different options that you would have on a boat if that's something that you want. You have the option to add a mini SD card, which if you have a Navionics Plus, or once you get the Navionics Plus, I'm putting it right in there and press this down and it's good to go. I used to have a little window on the right hand side where you open it up and slide it in. But so overall, extremely happy with this unit. I can't wait to get out in the water and actually take it for a test ride. But thanks for watching, guys.